7, for 8, for 9, 8 bid. I've got 8, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 13,000.
18 months ago, I was filming these in auctions and they were like 24,000.
27 of it, 27 of it in the hall at 27 in the hall at 27, I sell at 27.
I generally cannot believe someone has paid £2,700 for that. Wow. Right, before we get into today's video, just a quick talk to you about our sponsor today, which is Vehicle Score, our good friends, who have updated their Vehicle Score check-in service. Now, those of you who don't know, Vehicle Score is a free vehicle check-in service. You simply put in your registration number and it gives you a unique score to your vehicle, which you can compare to the one in Vehicle Score's database. It uses things like mileage and MOT history to give you your unique score and gives you loads of free information about the car you are looking at, such as vehicle data, all the MOT history, all the mileage history, and even offers things like free valuation tool. But they also go further with their paid checks, making sure your vehicle is free of finance, making sure it's not involved in an accident, been for a salvage auction, ever been stolen, maybe been used as a taxi, imported, exported, change of colour. If your vehicle's got a hidden past, Vehicle Score will find it. And the checks are some of the most comprehensive out there and at the best possible price. And it gets better because being a Car UK viewer, you get 20% off their paid checks by simply using the promo code CARUK20. And also as well, Vehicle Score has just launched its new refund cover as well. So for a few extra pounds, buy that refund cover. If your report comes back clean, you don't pay for the report. You get that back. You get it completely refunded. So there you are, even more ways of saving money. So remember to use the CARUK20 discount code on any of the paid checks. But always remember, the basic service from Vehicle Score is completely free to use. The link is in the description where you can find Vehicle Score. Go over to Vehicle Score and give them a try today. Morning all, welcome back to the Car UK channel. Today we are on the road going buying some Landrovers and other big 4x4 stuff, as well as hopefully trying to buy a few little bits of myself here down at the pitch. Now, there's a good reason why I'm going to go buy some 4x4 stuff and Landrovers. It's actually for a customer of mine, although actually looking at 1 or 2 Landrovers actually for myself personally, as well as the potential to either maybe trade on or maybe even keep one of them, I don't know. But anyway, we'll be buying some Landrovers. So, where are we going? Well, today we're going to a new auction somewhere we've never been before, which is Motor Auctions Group. Now, Motor Auctions Group have got auction sites all over the UK, hub sites, but they have a couple of actual physical auction sites, but they've also opened a new site up in Goole, which is going to be a van centre, which I'll talk more about later on, which is going to be selling lots of vans as well, and we're going to be going down to there for the opening. But today, we are at their general sale, which is in Rotherham. This is their HQ. Lots of vehicles on sale. This is a real decent general sale. So we've got lots of vehicles, all types of things. We've got general just cheap stuff like I deal in, all the way up to 20, 30 grand stuff. There's Aston Martins in there today, lots of Land Rover, Range Rover, Jaguar products, you name it, it's got it in. It's a real broad choice of vehicles we've got to look at. And if you want more details on Motor Auctions Group, you can find their link in the description, which is where we're going, and how you can get involved, register. If you're a trader, you can sign up for an account, and we'll talk more about that later on, about the day itself and how you can get involved with Motor Auctions Group if you're looking to buy any used vehicles. So anyhow, let's get straight into the auction action. Let's get ourselves down to Rotherham, get yourselves registered and have a look around at some vehicles. One of the first ones we're looking at was Range Rover Day today. Uh, 81,000 miles, HSE. Got a decent report on it by the looks of it. A few little marks on it, but it's not that bad really. Main things on these you've got to look at to make sure the suspension's alright. Engine obviously, it's up with engine issues. 3 litres, so we've got to be careful there. That was a clean old thing. That's what it is. Usually the steps are hanging off them, so now rare sight to see one in good order. Doesn't look too bad actually. That's probably going to do its money, but it is a nice example. I see these are buttons now to buy on a 62. Another one, another Range Rover Sport. This one's probably not as nice as the earlier one we just seen. It's done 104. Again, HSE. A little bit chippy on the wheels. Generally, it's that bad. It's just little bits on it. Like some of the wheels want a bit of a refurb. Side repeater missing, but these aren't exactly difficult things to sort. A few little bits on the back, scuffs, but it's not horrendous. for what the money it's going to be, I'll give you some idea. Clean's about 3.1, average is 2.6. You're 2.5 to 3 grand. It's not a lot of money, is it, for a Range Rover? In reality, not that it makes a difference to us. We're not selling it; it's for a customer, but they've got different plans for it. Side steps, and I can see what I mean about them side steps. That's what they usually all look like that. But it's a bit scruffier than the other one, but it's going to be cheaper than the other one, obviously. It's probably going to do 1,500 quid less. So you take it into account, and with the difference, can you make it into a nice car? And the reality is, for these, most of the bits, the sort of aesthetical bits, wheels and side steps, all these are cheap to buy. You know, and a bit of paint doesn't make a difference what the car is. It's going to be cheap to fix. Just got to make sure mechanically, the engine side, the box side, and the suspension side are all good, because that's where these will hurt you. It's a good point. At least it's sitting on it all 4 corners on its airbags, all right. Right, another one for the customer. Sorrento. Get a decent report on it. Done 84. Auto. Clean thing, really. Don't buy on him as well. Ideal. Immaculate eyes. Struggling to find anything wrong with this. Do you know what? You don't get many Sorrentos in the auction. You get loads of iX35s going in, but Sorrentos, people hold on to them. There's probably a good reason for that, because they're decent and reliable. But that is a clean old car. If it sounds as good as it looks, that could be a tough one to buy today, but I'd love to come away with that, because you just know it'll be a right car, it'll be proper right. Here's a bit of me. C1, any colour but red or yellow would do, but beggars can't be choosers. 62 plate, done 59,000. It is what it is, isn't it? Usually they peel on the bonnets and the bumpers. This one, well, it has got a bit of dealer's mist on it. Don't look that bad. Little scuff there, little bumper repair maybe. But other than that, just a typical T1, bread and butter for us. Is it open? No. Check the boot, you see if it's wet. Well, there's a bit of lack of peel there, look. So you might as well just paint the back bumper and be done with it. Because you need to paint the opposite side anyway. A couple of wheels won't refurb. The alloys are always terrible on these C1s and iGos. A couple won't clean, a couple won't refurbing. Look on it is 12.5 to 16.5 territory. These things can just do clean money even when they're not clean, because they're so sought after. I mean, I'll be happy to give clean money for it anyway, because I know what I can get for it anyway, so it doesn't really faze me too much paying slightly over, because we've just got guaranteed sales on them, and you just make, well, you don't make as much margin on them, but they just sell straight away, so you don't mind taking a lesser margin on something that you can pretty much guarantee you can sell. iX35, this is something I would buy, but it's a bit scruffy actually when you look at it. It rusts on the bonnet there, and it's just, in places, it's just a bit flat. And I probably can't tell, but this door has been painted, it's really flat at the top. You could get it back, but it's just seems to be quite a lot of paint on it. And it's an Advantage finance car, which means it's probably been a repossession or been voluntary terminated. It's just a little bit abused. What's put me off is the bonnet, really, because it's not a massive issue getting a bonnet painted, but I think the door might want painting as well. It'd have to be very, very cheap. It's 1850 clean. It's not clean. It means it's going to be somewhere in the region of about 12 to 1500 quid, which that's doable. That's doable. But I'd be the cheapest one I've ever bought if that was the case. Just found this old buzzard. Z-Tech S, 1.6 petrol. I do quite alright with these, strangely. I've had a couple of these on the pitch and always sold them. You wouldn't think so, because we get a lot of young drivers, but for some reason they can seem to get insured on them. Got low on the coolant level, but it's just got the same 1.6 engine you get in a Focus. This is not an ST or anything like that, not turbocharged. Wings clearly need attention, and it's been caught on the bottom of the sill. But it's not going to be a lot of money, and it's a sort of a 500, 600 quid for the dice car. You'd have a go at it because you just paint it. So once a side skirt as well. It's scruffy. You'd have to be very, very cheap. But nice ones of those actually sell really well. Right, okay, so I've had a good look around. What vehicles we're looking at today, the Landrovers, the 2 Landrovers, definitely going to have a look at those and try and buy them. for my customer. We've also got this Sorrento as well. That looks really clean. I think we're going to struggle by that, and I think even though we've upped to bid as well, I still think we may struggle with that because it is such an out-the-box car. But nonetheless, we'll try. You don't know unless you try. Later on as well, there is a couple of later shape Range Rover Sports which I might be interested in. Maybe they're more for myself really, mainly because I might be able to trade them on, but also I'm tempted. I always get tempted to buy one and keep one. I don't know why. It's absolutely bizarre because they're really unreliable, but there's just something about them. But nonetheless, I might just have a go at one of them because they do seem to be booking really cheap. I think there's two at the end, a blue one and a white one that's coming in, and they're only booking like between 8 and 9 grand, which is just, I mean, you just don't see them for that sort of money in the trade. So I'll have a go at that, see if we can win those. As for myself as well, other vehicles, general stock for the pitch. Well, that little red C1, I think we should be able to buy that. I'm always quite confident buying C1s and Igos. Happy to give around 1,600 quid for that, which is clean money, and it isn't a clean car, so we'll see how we get on with that. Now, having come away today with 3 or 4, we're really pleased with that. I mean, ideally, I want to come away with 2. Main thing is to get the vehicles from a customer. That's the reason why I'm here today. So we'll see how we get on. It's our first ever visit here at the Rover and Site and Motor Auctions Group. Quite like the setup. I like the sort of indoorness of the auction. It's quite different. So we'll see how we get on there, get ourselves in position. So I say I've never filmed here before, so apologies in advance. I'll try and move around the room and get some different shots, and you guys can let me know regards to sort of the quality of the film and sort of the positioning, etc. We'll get an idea of what's going through as well, so we'll film lots of different things, from the cheapies to the 4 or 5 grand tackle, and even some of the 10, 20, 30 grand stuff that's coming through, because say there's lots and lots of different things in today. In fact, there's so much I've not even been able to get it all in this video. So anyway, let's get ourselves in position and hopefully try and come away today with some vehicles.
Right, we're kicking off with a Scirocco.
Right, number 11 is a VW Scirocco. That's a nice colour. 2012
1.4 petrol one.
104. And 11
Then 104
power from 24/7 Money Group.
Tell you what, they'll book a lot of these now.
Books at £2,900.
Wow.
Books at 29. Good looking little thing.
I'm never brave enough to buy the petrol ones.
£2,000 bid, £2,000 with a one bid, one bid, two, one bid, two, one bid, two, one bid, gone. At £2,100 bid, 21 bid, one bid, two bid, two to the bid, two to the bid, two to the bid, two, two. Goes at £2,200 on front, on sale, guys. 2003, thank you. 2003, gone at 23.
I'll tell you what, that's a cheap car. That is a really cheap car. Something a little bit different. Peugeot 308. Lovely PureTech engine in.
7.
Although in fairness it's very, very low miles. 42,000.
Except it says slight engine tap.
Oh dear.
It sounds like a 1.2 Peugeot to me, I don't know. 16 or 65, it's only on 42,000 miles, very clean, grade 2, 6 stamps, 1 book's winning. It's worth more than that. I've got 3 grand, 3 bid. £3,000 on bid 1, bid 31, 31, 32, £3,200 bid 3, 4 online, 5 all, £3,500 6 all, 3 6 in the hall, 7, 8, 9, 4, 1, 2. Thank you, 4,002. Selling.
I'll tell you what, the engine isn't phasing them, they're paying top money for it.
4-4. Donny at 4-4. Selling at £4,400 on bid.
Slightly overbooked.
39.
Low mileage, I was going to carry it, I think. Sportage did look at this, but it's got a bit of a noisy power steering pump. I just don't want anything like that at the moment. We'll see what it does. It's not booking at masses of money, and it has only done 59,000 miles. You don't usually see them that low, not at this age. Started off really low as well.
39 at 4, we're on sale at 1, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44 bid at 4,400, 44 the bid down near me at 44 the bid at 44, 5, online in my exchange and all,
doing all this money.
£4,600 bid out mine at 46,780, 48 on the bid, time is 49, £4,900 in the hall at 49, Mike you're out, 49, number 39.
They like the low mileage stuff here. All the low mileage stuff so far I've seen is doing way over.
It's very sensible mileage. In from 24/7. Got a good report with it. Tested off, it's capping it over 6 grand. It's got to be worth 5. But it's got 5 to start, mate. back to you in a second. 5 bid. £5,000 and bid. 1 bid. Buy 1. Buy 2. We're on 5-3. 5-4. 5,004 bid of 5-5. Online 5-5.
Landrover in a
sale
minute.
all the way. 5-5. All happy, hold on at 5-5. Online.
5-5.
Number 15, Long Vale.
Good cars are A-classes. Right, the first of these Range Rovers is coming in. This is the one with a scruffier one, but it's got an engine light on. It's got a suspension light on by the looks of it. It's not looking promising. Probably make it very cheap, but ideally we didn't want to be doing too many mechanicals on. You know, it's got engine light on. The suspension light's alright, sorry, take that back, it's just the engine light.
Nobody else coming in.
It's going to have to be very cheap for us to commit. We'll see what it does. We have asked the driver, and he said it's had a new battery on it, and it started up on the button. And it does sound alright, so it's not rattly or anything. The only thing that is worrying is the engine light, but if it's, it could be something really simplistic, it doesn't sound too bad. So we might have a go at it. And at the end of the day, the battery could have upset that as well. So we'll see what we can do with it. Right, here we go, let's see where this starts off.
Is a Range Rover Sport. The countdown is illuminated.
Behind it, we've got a little ST as well. We'll watch that come through.
No, it's not on the record. It's showing on the record. Had a new battery fitted, guys. But that's probably because all that thing disconnected. Obviously, that issue will just illuminate the EML line. Maybe not. You make your own mind up. Minus discrepancy between the 2016 and 2017 MOT. Wouldn't worry too much about that. It's an 11 on an 11 plate and 104. Or what we were, 1800 pounds. 18 bit, 19 bit, 19 bit, 2 bit, 2 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, 1 bit, 2 to the 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 bit, 3 bit, 3 bit, 3 bit, 3 bit, 4. 24 bit, thank you. 24 bit, it says no. 2400 pound will be 1. 24 bit 1. 24. So this is 24.
Show that number back.
Is 44. Fiesta is ST3.
Well, provisional on that 24. We've gone 25, we don't tell them that.
It's a level 80,000 miles. Tested September. It says on the report, engine tapping via to investigate. If he didn't say that, we'll be kicking off at £4,000, as it is, let's start at 3. No. Yeah.
Some nerves around this one. He's booking at 3 to 4, but I think the report's scaring some people. But it is a nice car. I reckon you get a bit of online on this. No, it's mostly in the room.
34 I've got with end at 34. 34 bid, last chance online at 34.
Sold it, 34. That's cheap ST if you can get it right.
Once around the block, and I bring it straight back round into a recap.
Right, the C1's, hello, it's coming in. So, it started up alright, as you do. I mean, to be honest, there's nothing really phases on those mechanicals. It's just mainly if you've got too much paint issues and stuff, it's going to be a bit of an issue, cost-wise. I'm not even bothered if it needs a clutch, because it's just straightforward. So, try and go big on this, to be honest. I'm going to go give it all the money, because we just can flog them all day long, and we need to be buying them. A lot of interest in that C1. We're going to struggle, I think. We're going to try best. See what the Mini does.
£1,500, 16 I've bid, 17 I've bid, 18 I've got with SM, 19 with B, 2 bid on sale,
cheap car.
1 bid, 2 bid, 2 3 bid, 2 4 bid, 2 5 bid.
Doesn't sound a lot really for
6,
that.
2
He
7,
books it 2-3,
Thank
clean,
you.
but it's
2 8,
gone a bit over.
750 to be fair, fresh bidder, 2 8. Not online, 50, 2 9, 50.
It's gone over book, but 2,300 quid did seem a bit cheap to me. Cap clean.
All the way through, 30, 50. Both out in the hall, selling online, 30, 50.
There we go, right. Let's see if we get anywhere near this.
Pretty little thing, it's a Citroen C1 VTR Plus model. Pretty little car in bright red, it's a
1362 from Close Management of Finance. £1,000 bid straight in 1100, 11 bid, 12 bid, 12 bid, 13 13, 1 to the man with 1415, wholesale at £1,500 with 15, £1,600 at 1700 bid, £1,700 bid, walking bid at 17, £1,800, 18 bid,
Wow.
18 minutes around 8 around it goes at 18, 19 on at 19 bid. I sell, make no mistake, at 1900.
Nowhere near it.
56 Clio Dynamic.
I saw it at 1,600 quid. You need the back bumper painting. You got your fees on it, makes it £2,000. It's a 2,995 car, and it'll probably want another couple hundred quid spending on it. So that's why I saw it at £2,000. I don't think there's any money in it personally, unless you're going to put it up for £3,500. Which I don't think you'll, well, I don't think I'd get that money for it.
36,
Never mind.
38.
See what the Clio does.
3,800 with P39, A. 3,900 at 39 bid, 4 bid, 4 1 bid. Thank you. 4,000, 1 bid, 4 2. Fresh bidder all together. 4 3, back here. 4 3. Thanks Richard. 4,003 bid, selling at 43.
Again, overbooked. Again, low miles. See what this does. It's a bit battered, this. Persian 3008. Auto, though, might help it. 2-litre HDI. Average money is 2,100 quid, which I'd say is average when you've got a smashed up door and knackered wheels.
18 bid, 1,800 pound later round it goes to 1,800 all at 18 bid, how cheap you want it guys, 1,800 pound, 1,800 pound it goes at 1,800, 18 bid once and hold it, 18 bid twice and hold in that bid at 18, original at 18, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was fair enough for that. It wants a lot of paint really, but
59 in from 347 money, 14 on a 14 plate.
Focus E-Tech S diesel, 118. Is the 2-litre though, so it's a proper engine.
Good report, mate. Car's worth. Well, cat cleans £2,000. It's worth £2,000.
So it's worth £2,000.
£2,000.
Let's see if they don't grease of him.
Straight here.
Repair not.
It's gone the long way round. It's got 15.
Someone's got 15 for it. Right car.
15, 16, Steve. No.
I've got a sneaky suspicion he's going to get his £2,000.
2 bid, 2's there, 2 1, 2 2, 2 3, 2 4, 2 5, 2 6, 2 7, 2007, hammers up, but 28 top line, Nathan's trying to get it all the way through. 2008, 50, 28 50, right at the back 29, 50, 3,000.
Wow.
£3,000.
Retail's only 3,800 quid on it.
30, 50, 31. That did it.
Am I missing something here?
Sold, 3-1.
That's probably 3,450 out of the door. And he ain't even prepared it or put an oil filter on it yet. I thought that was way expensive for that. Anyway, full BM. Bumper wants finishing off, we've got a flick can. Clean's 1,800 quid, it's not a clean car, but it's quite cheap actually. 950 quid, it only wants a bumper doing to make a car for someone. That wasn't too bad. Well, so far, we won the Range Rover, so, well, we won it with provisional on 2,400 quid, but I think we should probably secure that for that sort of money. But other than that, we've been a little bit unsuccessful. That C1 was, well, just selling money. And that's seemed to be the theme so far, that anything here with low mileage on just seems to do really strong money. Doesn't even matter if he's not got any history of it, he's still doing strong money for it. So there's obviously a big demand around here for lower mileage cars. Anything that's a bit scruffy, you've got half a chance with, which is always usually the case, but I don't know, it's maybe it's just a busy day. But there's lots here today anyway to look at, there's plenty more. In fact, what I am quite impressed with is how broad of vehicles you've got, because there is all sorts here. I mean, there's literally Aston Martins here, there's the cheapest stuff even from a couple hundred quid. I mean, just look at this, I've just seen here. Maserati Levante, see what I mean? Lots of mixed bag of stuff. This is usually this is a diesel, this one's a petrol, it's a 3-litre V6 petrol. All out the wind, this will. I was never a fan of the petrol one, if I'm honest. I preferred the diesel. I'm not saying the diesel was perfect, but petrols. I don't know, I've seen some horror stories. It's a nice thing. Like you say, you don't see many of them in the auction, but there's all sorts here. It's just a real mixed bag of cars. I say, look at this S5, got a few Range Rovers around, you do vans as well. Lots to be picking out of. You say it's rare to see this because usually you get banded into sort of groups, these car auctions. You have like an under £5,000 sale, you have the prestige sale, you have a finance snatchback sales. Whereas here they just basically just bung them all together. You've got a big choice of cars, and you might actually turn up and buy something that you didn't actually look to plan to buy, or maybe not be your usual sort of profile. It's interesting. Although I have to be careful because last time I came up this way, I did buy an Audi S6, which I didn't mean to buy. I shan't be doing that again. I won't buy that S5. Right, quick mooch around inside. So they've got like a mixed bag of stuff. This is where you might see some of the nicer stuff is. So they got, well, I'll show you what one thing they've got in a minute. Golf R. There's another one there. These are good news. Bit of interest in this. Although it could do with a screen. I think someone's got a bit cross with some money and possibly put a hammer through it. 61,000 miles though. Low for one of those. Really bright car.
I'm just going to get a bit.
All sorts really, a couple of boats, Range Rover, full factory sports. Look at this merge between it. I think one day, you know, they will come classic. Those C sets. Is that one? Is it an A4? Again, with a smash windscreen. Bloke's been busy smashing windscreen. Diesel one, 2 litre, black edition. But the star of the show. I'll show you this.
6 luxury automatic.
Vantage S. Yeah, Vantage S, Aston Martin. Imagine me going home in that. I couldn't. Not that there's so money's probably going to be. It's done 63,000 miles. It's from the Close Brothers, so it's possibly a termination or a snatchback. No service history, that's the killer. So it's probably going to be a lot cheaper than any other out there. Or would you buy an Aston Martin with no service history? You're alienating a big market there. But it obviously will sell. You're going to get something for it. It's going to, you know, it's here to be sold. If you just want it for yourself, then fair enough. You're going to be a very cheap Aston. The only thing I don't like is I'm not a big fan of it in red. I always imagine Astons to be in sort of like grey and silver, but it's a lovely, lovely thing. Just show you inside.
Good report with it.
No, nice thing that. We'll check that out later on. That's later on in the sale. What that does. And then obviously we've got you know, old 332. Old James Chops Garage, we love that. We've got this to come back later on, which we're going to be bidding strong on that Sorrento, because that is a nice thing. And obviously we've got the other far cleaner Sport as well. We need to try and bag that, because that is a really nice example of one. If we can get those two today, 3 cars, I'll be really over the moon. Nice S5 convertible coming in. No warning lights on her, she looks well. Not got that roar though, has it? We'll see what it does. Right, here we go.
Audi A5, it's an S5, 3 litre quattro automatic convertible, and the summer's just around the corner, so they keep telling us. Testing the beverage, only on 52,000 miles. My God, it's got some book on it. Roof working, as you can see on the image. I have absolutely zip idea what that car's worth. Have I got £7,000 for it? Well, it's a rare thing. We've got £6,000 for it.
Wow.
5 bid. It'll be provisional thing. £5,000 bid. £5,000.
Almost tempted to put my hand up for a competition price.
2 all. 5,002. 3 online. 5,4. 5,4 in the hole. 5,500 online. 5,005. The hole's out. 5,500. It's got to be provisional online. £5,500 for the 5,500 on bid 5,500. Online at 5,500. How many get 5,500? You having one out? 6. 5,006. £5,600. 7 online. They've been here all the way. No? £5,700 online at 57.
That is really cheap.
Looks a cheap car. Provisional
Cheap car.
online, 57.
Number 85 is in the St. Jude's.
That's the bargain of the day.
4.6 in black.
Roof worked. The report wasn't too bad on it. That's a missed opportunity, that. Right, let's see if Jack will do any money. What I've seen to work out is he don't like big lumpy stuff.
13 on a 13. Straight little tidy car. We have it down as a rather great one. That's our opinion. You can make your own mind up. 99,000.
Does look quite clean.
I've got 2 rounds.
Although he wants wheels refurbing, so I wouldn't say it's grade 1, but there we go.
£2,400,
2.2 diesel, reliable engine, not the most fun thing to drive, the 2.2, but it is more reliable than the 3 litre. Cleans 3.3, which is a very cheap cap for a car that sort of quality. There we go, sold 3,800 quid, slightly overbought, but it was a good example. And they're probably the right engine from a retail perspective.
16.
Right, this Fiesta's coming in. It was a bit late coming in because it ran out of petrol. But it is here now. It's down as red, but it's not really red. It's like a magenta purple, whatever you want to call it. A little bit messy in places, but it isn't horrendous. It will make a car.
94 is a Hyundai iX35.
Little bits like that, most will come out.
Diesel 1.7.
Fiesta's not good news. That's got young girl written all over that. It's a first car, or
August MOT.
something like that.
August MOT. 900.
We'll see what it does.
I'm moving
Right,
back in
Fiesta, let's see what she does now. She's got a bit of titty in it.
It's, we've put a bit of fuel in it now. Number 88 in that lovely magenta red. It's a Fiesta Z-Tech 1.25 and 98,000 miles. It's direct to you from Advantage Finance. Logbook you will need to apply to the VLA for the V5. It's showing 2 former keepers on HPI. MOT'd until January
You've got a good handbrake.
2026. Books it over 2 grand, 12 bid. 12 on the van, 12 on the van, 30 on the van, 30 on the van, 13, 14 on the van, G divided 1400, £1,500 with a £1,500 out, GB quicker 1,500, £1,500 when I'm going to sell at £1,500 with once at 15 bid, twice gone, 15, 16, 17 online.
Wow.
Yeah, where did that one come from?
Where did that come from?
£1,700 with £1,700 with sold at 17. Too late.
Too late. Well, I thought I had it for a split second then.
Right, an
Take you out. Never mind.
MG5 Excite. Where did they find that name? 22 on a 22
MG5
plate.
electric these are.
There's something in the windscreen that could be, is it private hire that? Yeah.
Oh, private hire.
Possible private hire. It's only done 38,000 miles, to be fair. Obviously not
Probably sick of charging it.
One or two things on the report.
You're under worry anyway, so.
Why
is it here?
Bids we want. I can't believe how much that vehicle is booked at. Has anybody got £7,000 and I'll submit a bid for you?
Probably the cheapest one I've ever seen. 5 grand.
Oh, £5,000.
I'll tell you what people's worry is the next private hire that's done 38,000 miles. So there's either 2 theories here. One is that it's not been very reliable and he's got rid of it. Or 2 is the mileage, I'm not saying this is the case, the mileage potentially might not be correct. No interest in it. No interest at all.
499 Shadow Blue. This is the Golf GTI
pops and bangs.
It's a 12 on a 61, done 116. 10 service record. Got the fancy wheels.
116 foul on it. Got 10 stamps though.
28.
Yeah.
29. 3 bid. 1 bid.
Expect this is going to do
33,
all this money.
35, 6, you're all waking up. 7, 8, 38 bid. 9, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Cleans 4-3.
5.
It's gone over.
45, 46. £4,600. 7. New blood. 47 a bid. 48 bid. 49,
They like a hot hatch in Yorkshire.
The flag. 5001. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57, 58, 59, 6, wholesale on 1, 2, 62, going at
Wow.
62,
That is done at nearly £2,000 over cap clean. 116 foul on it. And a bit of paint on the registration plate as well.
Premium, is it?
Right, Nissan Micra. Now this has not got much going for it. It's a 60 plate. It's got bodywork damage on it, bit of bumper peel. We've got a bit of on the back arch. We've got smash lights on it. It's on a 60 plate. It's been a snatchback as well. Bashed in bumper. So it's not looking good, but it has done 55,000 miles. And crucially, I'll show you inside. Oh, it's not got a good report on it either. But crucially, it's got an automatic gearbox. So what is this battered 55,000 mile snatchback Nissan Micra automatic going to do? Oh, by the way, it doesn't start even in his jump start. It gets better and better, this Nissan. It sounds like a bag of spanners as well. But there is interest. Get your bids in. What's it going to do?
And this Mitra's next one. Again, it's a rare one. It's a petrol 1.2 CVT automatic.
Oh, it gets even better. It's even got a ding on the back tailgate.
Direct from 24/7 Money Group. 6 service stamps with it. Pretty little car in silver. Petrol, auto. What's it worth?
Requires some attention.
£2 grand, by the way. £2,000 bid, 1 bid, 21 bid, 1 bid, 1 bid, 1
Wow.
bid, 2 bid, 3 sat down, 2 3 bid, 2 3 bid, 4 bid, 2 1 bid, 5.
Wow.
£2,500 bid, 25 bid, 6 online at 2.6 petrol auto, 2.7 bid, 2.7. That's TV. 2.7 bid, 2.7 bid in the hall at 2.7 in the hall at 2.7 I sell at 2.7.
I generally cannot believe someone has paid £2,700 for that. Wow.
Special car coming up, guys. 1,300 is an Aston Martin.
Aston's fired up on the button.
It's a Vantage S V8 Roadster, 4.8 litre. Convertible. Wow, look at that, guys. Manufactured 2012 on a 61, showing 2 forward keepers, but a green key report, guys. 63,000 miles. Looking at
See what it does.
£34,000.
Remember, this is no service history being it. Well, we suspect it's been a finance repossession. We suspect it's come from Close Brothers, so it's either been terminated or snatched.
Books at 34 grand. I need to start, guys, and I'm not taking a penny less. I need to start at £30,000.
30 grand.
Worth every penny.
Clean's 34, but that would probably be on the assumption that it's got service history, and you're buying an Aston Martin, you need service history, because otherwise this is just a, to me, it's just someone who wants to smoke around car. It's not a serious retail car with service history missing. This is where we might struggle a little bit, and in fact they have struggled. We've got no interest on it. Might not be the right sale today for that. If there's no interest in the room, there's no interest in the room. You can't force it. For what it's worth, I think that's probably, you've got to treat it like a Cat D car almost. I think you're going to be like 25 grand sort of territory. But I'm sure they'll get rid of it. They all go in the end. A Sportage, what this does. It's a nice thing. I had one of these recently, but mine was a bit poor.
2, 3, 4 with me, 94, 95, 96, 94, 97, I'm out. £9,700 below me. £9,700 and selling. 98, sorry mate. 98, 9,802, 99. Near me. 10, 1. That we says 10, 1. Sold near me.
Sold.
302.
Nice car, that.
RCZ.
The old Tati Fiesta Z-Tech S coming in. Wants a little bit of paint, a bit of loving, and a side skirt. What are you booking at 500 quid? We'll see if it does it.
Very, very attractive.
3 bid, 4 bid, £400 under the £400 bid 5 bid. Never seen one at that money. 16 Z-Tech S. £500 under the £500 bid 50. 5.5, 550. £550 on bid 6 bid. £600 bid 50 bid. On sale 650. 700 is walking. £700.
I think you made the right call there, walking.
20,000.
Sorry about this, chaps. I was mid-conversation with someone. The Maserati come in. It's 20,900, which is very, very cheap.
All the little triangles are all because the Range Rover autobiography, V8 diesel auto, 14 on 64 property kit, real
Nice thing, that, isn't
money. Good service history.
Proper Range Rover.
Car's worth £13,000 all day long. Got 13 grand, I'll start there. Yeah. Look at the car.
SDV8.
It's at 12.7, 12.8, 12.9.
I can't believe how cheap these have gone.
13,100.
18 months ago, I was filming these in auctions and they were like 24,000.
Got to hold all bids, 13.3. £13,300 for. No. Online, £13,400 with a 13.4 bid. Provisional at 13.4.
Provisional at 13.4. I just think that's just incredible. That is worth £13,400 only.
2 litre, 19 on the 19, A6 S line. 6 service stamps with it, 2 keys it's got.
TFSI Quattro.
Flip it again. MOT December. Books at 15.5. Is it 14? It is. 14 bid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 14.5, 14.6, 14.7, 14.8. No, 14.8 bid. Thank you. 14.8.
14.8 for the Audi. This is a rare thing. Don't see many of these. E-Pace.
The hybrid, automatic, diesel, 21 on a 71.
Automatic diesel hybrid. Booking at 26 grand.
Grade 1, 7,000 miles, 1 owner. We're going to take £200 bids, please. I'm going to start at £23,000, which I'm fairly certain it's worth. Thank you online. Oh, it's 23.2 online. 23.2. 23 bidding 4. In the hall, 23.4. £23,400 and a 23.4. 23.6 is online and we're on sale. We're on sale. 23.6. 23,006. You're not bidding, are you? 23.6 selling on here at £23,600 on bid at 23.6. Anybody else? Online F at 23.6.
That's a cheap car, really, by paper terms.
It's a Z-Tech. It's the VW Golf. It's the R, Golf R, DSG Auto. 16 on a 16 in the dark blue. 61,000 miles over to DVLA for the big 5 guys. MOT 14th of March. It's at 13,250. 13,250.
They're all over it.
5, 6, 7, 8, 8.
Books at about 13 grand. I've got a smashed windscreen. I mean, that's not a particularly difficult thing to sort out, let's be honest.
1, 2, 2, no, 12 2 bid, 12 2 bid, 12 2 bid, 12 2 bid, 12 2 3 bid, 3 bid, 12 3, 12 3, M 4, 12 4, 12 5, no, at 12 5, all in at 12 5,
12 5.
Evoke HSE, Range Rover Sport, HSE, top range, 16 on 16 plates, obviously high mileage. Got a good report with it, test your line, logbooks with it. Wow, can't believe that's all now. What's it worth? What a bit of kit for somebody. We've got 10 grand for it.
Caught there.
8 bid. I've got 8. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 5 online, 8, 5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 8, 9, I'm going to 8, 9, bit of 8, 9 next year, 1, 9, 1, 2, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 6, 9, 7, 9, 8, 9, 9, 10 on sale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 6,
Now it's got there for me now.
Selling all the way now at 10,710.7. Down below me.
I've reined myself in a bit there. Right.
319 is the Kia Sorento KX3 with navigation. 2.2, it's a 13 on a 13 plate. MOT until June. Looks at £5,000. It looks at 503, 31. 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36 bid, 7 bid, 8 bid, 38, 9 bid, 4 bid. £4,000 with a 1 bid, 1 bid, 2 bid, 42, 3 online at 43, 4, 5, 6, 47. 4, 7 bid, 4, 7 bid, 4, 7 bid, 8 bid, not you, 9 bid, 5 bid on sale. £5,000 with a 1 bid, 2 bid, 52 with a bill at 53 and 4. 54 the bid at 54 and 5 online at 55 and 6 bid. 56, 7 online, 8 bid, 58 bid, gone. 59 bid, 6,000. 1, 2, 3, gone. 63, Steve.
Never mind.
Another Range Rover Sport HSE. Nice to get a bit of a model mix. Again, it's got a good report with it. Oh, this one's only got 120 down. 13 on 63. Good with it, good report. I'll take 8,000 down. Proper lump of car for your money. I've got £8,000. 1, 2, online, 3.
This one's got a few more
4,
warning lights on.
5, 8, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8. 8, 9, 9,000, 1 with B, 9, 2, 9, 3, 9, 4, 9, 5, 9, 6, shake of the head, 9, 6, hammer is all, sold.
Right, last few for us. We've got well, an Audi coming in. We're not looking to buy this, but we'll see what it does. It's very nice, A7. Do like an A7. And then we've got a really immaculate Sport as well coming in. Really immaculate.
Blue route to finance. Somewhere, £5 in.
I nearly bought one of these a few years ago. I ended up buying the Ghibli instead. But I've got a soft spot for it.
5400 numbers, 54 minutes, 54 minutes, 54, I've got a whole lot, there's 5. 55, 56 bid, 56 bid, 57. 57, 58, 59, 59, 6, 1, 61, 2, 62, 6200 numbers, 62 the minute, 62, 3, 63 new blood, 6300, 63 bid, once, 4, 64, now below, that's 64, 5, 65 bid, 65, 50, 66 bid, 50, 67, 50, 68, 50, 69.
A lot of car for very little money, that.
Range Rover Sport HSE, diesel 12 or 62. That's nice miles, 81 out that age. Good. Grade 2, 6 stamps. One book with it, good report with it. Nice old car. £4,000 I want, please. £4 grand of the license, £4 grand of anyone. Thank you, 4 bid, on sale. £4,000 after the £4,000. 1, we've got competition. 2, 3. Thank you, Ash. 4, 3, 4, Ash. 4, 4, 4, 5. 4, 6, 4, 7. 4, 8, 4, 9. Thank you. 4, 9. Sold that. 44, thank you.
We got it. 100 quid under our max as well, which is always handy.
Ford Fiesta.
Right, so another auction trip concluded. So how did we get on going out today at Motor Auctions Group and trying to buy some Land Rovers? Well, we didn't actually buy Land Rover Range Rovers, we bought 2 in the end. Would have liked to have come away with some other vehicles as well, but unfortunately this didn't quite work for us. The 2 we won, with the one at the end, the 62 plate Range Rover Sport, and earlier on the one that was provisional, £2,400 for the 11 plate. 2 very similar cars, one was very clean, almost ready to roll, the other one needing a little bit of work. In fairness, I think the one earlier on was probably the bargain of the day. It was half the price and probably only needs about £600-700 spending on it to get looking as nice as the one we bought later on. Now, we did also look at the Sorrento as well. That did extortionate money, went straight over cap clean as we thought it would do. We even upped our bid. We were given permission from our buyer to go above that, and even then we still didn't manage to secure it for our max bid price. In fact, I even went over the max bid price we were allowed to go over and still didn't manage to obtain the car. It was that clean. And that was really the story today. Anything that was what we call proper retail, lower mileage or immaculate cars were doing really strong money. The one thing I did notice is they weren't particularly interested in anything, how can I put it, a little bit lumpy in mileage or stuff that was just maybe high tax vehicles or anything like that. There was stuff that was just not quite doing it. That S5 was the one that stood out for me. I thought that was clean. There was a few other cars as well that weren't quite doing the money, but then you get something else on the other spectrum, something that come in, like that Micah for instance, and was doing absolutely Brewsters. I mean, stuff like that was just going crazy money. The C1, which we had to go on, bid on, that did 1,900 quid. I didn't see it anywhere near that. I thought the £1,600 that I was willing to pay for it, and in fact trying to bid on it, was all its money. That was clean money, and it wasn't clean. There just wasn't enough margin in it for me. So it was a tough one today in the bidding room, and that sometimes can happen. You can just go to some auctions and you can just get absolutely nowhere, wrong time of the year, or you just got too much competition, people fighting for the same cars. But at least we did come away with some bits. And overall, actually, I was quite pleased with what we did buy. What we did buy, I was actually really happy with. I actually quite liked the atmosphere of the auction. It was very relaxed as well, a little bit different. Lots, say, of different vehicles there. It was stuff from literally a few hundred quid all the way up to sort of tens and £20,000 plus. Proper mixed bag, which I quite like, all sort of bungling together. There's sort of something for everyone there. Now, as any traders out there who want to get involved with Motor Auctions Group and get yourself a trade account, I'm going to put their link in the link description below so you can find their account set up there so you can get your trade accounts. Now, if you're with another auction company as well, so you're with Mannheim or BCA or whoever you're with, make sure you speak to the team when they call you, when you set your account up, and they will gladly work with you. If you've got a certain rate card, they'll match it or try and better it for you. They really want to get your business in and get you down to Motor Auctions Group. They have 2 physical live centres, but also lots of hub units around the UK where you can buy online as well, and so you can pick up from pretty much anywhere. They've got it covered. In fact, you can check that out on this map here. And also, as any van buyers out there as well, they have got a new centre opening up in Goole in Yorkshire very, very soon. Thousands of vans are going to be going on sale there, and we do love a van auction. We don't get to go to many of them. We've been invited down there when it opens, and we'll definitely be attending the first live van sale at Motor Auctions Group at Goole. And hopefully we can try and bag 1 or 2 vans as well. So any traders out there looking to buy vans, make sure you check out Motor Auctions Group. Say thousands of vans are going to be going through their new site opening very, very soon. So anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you for watching this auction video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments about what you've seen in today's video. Thanks again for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.